Hi everyone, it's Monique from Butterbee Scraps. I just wanted to post this video to show you a very special project that I have completed. I actually completed it this weekend. Laura Denison from Following the Paper Trail is organizing a silent auction which is going to take place towards the end of this month, the end of October, and all proceeds are going towards the Susan G. Komen for a Cure Foundation to go towards raising money for breast cancer research. So actually she has a blog, and I'll post the link at the bottom here. It's pinkminis2011.blogspot.com, and it tells you all the rules. Anyone is welcome to create a mini or a set of cards for the auction. You have to have your photos in by October 21st. I'm not sure what the details of the photos are or when we're supposed to submit them yet, but if you're interested in making a donation, go to the blog, check it out, see what kind of information is up there. For now though, I wanted to show you the album that I will be donating, and that will be up for auction at the end of October. So now part of the rules was it's not actually necessary to use pink. I, however, wanted to incorporate a lot of pink in my mini album. So I ended up using the My Mind's Eye Lost and Found stack, the Madison Avenue, which I believe may be an older stack, last year's maybe, I'm not sure. Anyway, the only exception is the cover. The cover, I used one of the papers from the Kane Company Madeline collection just because I didn't have enough. I only had a 6x6 stack of the Madison Avenue. So if anyone's looked at my 750 subby giveaway, that's actually the other half of that stack is what I'm giving away. So here's an album to show you what you can do with a lot of the goodies I'm giving away in that kit. So so the binding that I did for this album is kind of a hybrid between a couple of popular binding methods you've seen online. If you've ever seen BelinaAkers hairband binding, it's similar to that. However, what I do is I punch holes through a solid cardstock spine, which is more like Laura Denison's 3-ring binding system. So it's kind of a hybrid between the two. And if you're interested, I'll leave links to both of those videos at the bottom, and you might be able to figure out how to do that. So basically, what I do is I punch a bunch of holes on either side of my binding, and then I use a hairband to, you can see here, that goes through all the pages. And then I take a ribbon and I tie the two ends of the hairband together, and then you can adjust the tension. And then I just covered the hairbands in the back there with tons of different fibers that matched my album. So anyways, I'll post those links at the bottom. I've also added this charm here. It's got a bunch of different beads, little bird, a button, an angel wing, a key. I've also got one of my stick pins there. And for the closure, I just added a chain. I have an eyelet here. I just hooked the chain through the eyelet and a ring over top of a hinge clip here of Tim Holtz. I didn't want to put a lot of charms on the chain because I thought there was already a lot going on this cover, so I kind of limited that. Okay, so if you open it up, so you can see the hairbands there, and the nice thing is they're flexible. I like that about it. But so I've got several tags here. This one was just a purchase tag, and you'll see because I was so limited in the amount of pattern paper I had, I actually wove them together, and I got this idea from Molly D. Her YouTube is mdmdownin, and she showcases this in her Basic Gray mini album video. So great idea, Molly. I loved it. Had to incorporate it here. I've got here, this is a little paper bag pocket that I made myself. Inside I've got a Tim Holtz ticket, as well as these other 3 little tags. And this one here says, "To be all that is possible, we must attempt the impossible." And that's actually part of a Tim Holtz stamp from the, I think it's from the Birds and Baubles collection. And I just inked half of it in and stamped it. And then this here is kind of neat. You'll see on every spread I have one of these little charms on one of my tags with a word on it. And this was using my Dymo label maker. And I got this idea from Dawn at ArtsyMouse. So I thought that was a great idea, inexpensive way to create a really cute charm, a meaningful charm as well. You can make it say whatever you want. So I'll put links to all these videos showing different techniques for creating these charms and things that I have in this album if you're interested in looking at them. And I just used number 6 coin envelopes, which are about 3 3/8 by 6 inches wide. So I got a journaling spot and a picture mat. I think this is a basic gray little envelope. I didn't put a tag in it. I'll let the owner put that in. So here's another one of those Dymo labels. This one says Courage. Another tag. And this here, I just love this. This is like a little fabric envelope here. I made it using canvas, and I got this idea from Linda over at FaithChick777. So I'll put a link to that video too. She tells you how to create the pattern for it, how to do the stitch around the edges, everything. So I thought that's a really great little addition to a mini album. Double slider. I love these double slider card pockets, and when I first saw this I absolutely loved it, and it took me quite a while to find a tutorial for it, but Robyn at Stampin has a tutorial for this one, so I'll put that link down below as well. A couple more tags, and a lot of these tags were just plain white or manila cardstock tags, and I had a really good time inking and stamping and embossing them. So here's a little picture mat, and behind the picture mat I've got some more tags. Tags within tags. This album, I just went tag crazy with this album. A lot of journaling spots, a lot of places for pictures. This here's just, I've just got a horizontal pocket there, and again, more tags. Just want to give you guys all a very good idea of what's in this album, whoever's placing bids on it. And here's another one of my little Dymo tags. This one says Believe. And I really like the top of this tag. It's actually held on by this little paper clip. And this is I Am Rose's leaf and rose. And then this here is like a gold organza material. And I just layered it. It's cut out using the Tim Holtz Tattered Florals die. And then I burn the edges to curl them. Here there's several more tags. Got this guy. And here's another Dymo label, Faith. And this here is the other half of the Tim Holtz stamp from the Birds and Baubles collection. It says, "To be all that we can be, we must dream of being more." And there's this tag. And this folds out. So here's another one of those fabric pockets. This is cute. I forget who I saw do this, 3 envelopes sideways. I thought it was really cute, and it creates a sizable pocket in the back. So here's a Dymo label. It says Inspire. Inspire. This one says, experience is not what happens to you, it's what you do with what happens to you. So another popular Tim Holtz saying. And each one of these pulls out although the paper line was primarily pink, I just loved how that lime green goes with the pink, so I added a lot of the green on the tags. Got another basic gray little envelope here. And sometimes the embossing wasn't perfect, and I kind of liked it because it made it give it a little bit more of a shabby or vintage look. Sometimes I left the stray embossing powder on and embossed it in place. I used my gold leafing pen around a lot of the edges of the tags. Here at the back, these are the last few tags. This one says, the heart has its reasons of which reason knows nothing. And this little label says strength. So I tried to pick words that were kind of relevant. For all my mini albums, I have a couple of stamps that I use. This one is the one I chose for this one, 100% Handmade Original by Monique Mason, and I actually sign and date all my mini albums, so people know who created it, and yeah, so that's my mini album. The chain, if you're wondering, I just put a 3/16 inch eyelet through the back, looped it through, and used a jump ring to hold it in place. That's it. Really simple. So you can see how empty it is without all those tags in it. Yet with the tags in it, I think there's still room to add your own pictures and mementos in these envelopes and stuff like that. So anyway, that's my mini album. I hope you guys like it, and yeah, please go over, check out pinkminis2011.blogspot.com. They will post details as to when the silent auction starts, how to bid, all that kind of stuff. So, and if you're interested in making a set of cards or a mini album to donate, pictures have to be submitted by October 21st, so there's still lots of time to get that done. This album, I started it last Friday and I'm done, and I'm a really slow scrapbooker, but I had a great time. You know what? I turned my brain off and just let my creativity take over in it, and I had a great time. Anyway, thanks for watching, and good luck on the bidding. Bye for now.